Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope everyone is having a great Saturday. Having a good start to another weekend. And what better way is there to start a weekend than with a good old chill session of Baldur's Gate, huh? We're continuing with the Lyn challenge in here in Baldur's Gate. Last time I checked, if I remember, we had just finished the first fight with the goblins just outside of the grove. The Grove Street. And we're gonna be straight chilling for a while. We just arrived at the Grove, so it's gonna be a lot of conversations, a lot of stuff, questing and whatnot. Later we're gonna get to some combat. And I'm really curious to see this team in combat. So, here we are, right outside of the Grove. We are with the Dexterity team because everyone has 8 strength and 16 dexterity. Everyone in the team. There isn't one dude here who has good strength. Everyone is... I'm curious to see how far we're gonna go with this team. So far, it has been fine. Everyone has been doing pretty well. We had the unfortunate occasion of Barth dying, meaning we lose a quest with this. Losing NPCs never is good. But we did our best. So we're gonna be here in the Grove for a while, straight chilling. Here we go.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Consider yourselves lucky. You can cough up my payment anytime now. Yep.
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
Ooh.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Yeah, let's punch the human together. Let's go. No, let's try the persuasion. Yeah, Shadowheart still is with her bugged portrait for some reason, but whatever. Let's see if this passes. Oh, okay. Pretty good for a first roll of the day. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come, huh? Unlike last time where we're just rolling ones left and right.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
I'm Lyn.
Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
What happened to the... Huh. Okay. Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I'll see what I can do.
We're messengers now.
Everyone
We're doing a great
disapproves.
debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
Let's explore this for a bit. Also, we gotta keep in mind that this is honor mode, so we cannot be careless. Even with dialogue, if we mess up with dialogue, there's no return. So let's just be careful with what we do. Dark Urge moments.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Who's Halsin, bro?
The druid in charge of this grove. At least, he was. Guess if he didn't come back with Aradin, that might not be the case. Crisis after another.
Cannon?
I'm sorry, Arca.
Don't be sorry. Fetch some help.
Hmm.
Do not embarrass yourself. He is gone.
No!
It happened so fast.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arca, no, wait! What are you doing?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunt in packs.
Aye.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd be a massacre. The sooner we leave for Baldur's Gate, the better. If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe? But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Unlucky. Alright. Starion has the Speak with Dead buffered, so let's use this. Always good to have this buffered.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Cannon.
Where do you keep your valuables is something that Astarion would definitely do.
Couldn't take much in bedroll.
Oh man. I feel dirty doing this.
We from Elturel left Sister Arca.
Unlucky.
Taylor before. God volunteered.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Still breathing, despite everything.
May he rest by your side. Don't waste a step.
He always knew what to say. When I was homesick, he never let it show. He was homesick too.
Hello. Well, this kinda counts as combat, doesn't it? Since it's just one guy, I think a crossbow shot with Shadowheart is better. Minimal damage.
Have to keep going.
Jump. Always forget to jump. Let's block him. His initiative sucked, so at least we got that going. Hello, there we go. Good.
Yes, here.
Victory awaits.
So, just to be sure, Arcane Archer works with crossbows, right? Yes, it seems so. Yeah, it seems so. Good. I really wanted to test this out, but I don't want to spend... Oh, it's on short rest, okay. That makes things better. For sure. Jump here. It doesn't count as high ground. Oh. Does it? Nice. Good.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Breathe deep and move.
Is this a sneak? No. Okay. Okay, Lynn. I hear you. RNG is looking really blessed so far. I hope it continues to be blessed when we need it. Because RNG sometimes is like this. When you don't need it, it comes for your aid. But when you don't need it, you're just left to die. So
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square.
what you talking about, man? You got me. Yo. Huh, this is a vintage. But nah, Lynn wouldn't do that.
Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever in my memory. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
Oh. Promise I'm not working for
Then
them.
our interests barely intersect. I'm sure there are other bugbears to kill. Best of luck finding them.
So we just don't get the coin. Okay.
From Hellspawn to Angry Druids, I'm definitely buying my way to Baldur's Gate.
Interesting.
You peer through the telescope.
Squint. Come on. Our perception is really high. That's great. Wow.
You see a dragon circling like a bird of prey, hunting.
Let's fight the dragon then.
The telescope points to the left.
It's a nautiloid.
The telescope points straight ahead.
Back to the dragon. Let's go to the right.
The telescope points to the right.
This telescope has a good angle, huh? Damn. It's looking at stuff really far away without anything blocking. Damn good angle. Nice. And by the way, there was one survival check that we failed, right? Yes. Gotta go back there eventually. Little squirrel.
Keep your distance, darling.
Let's go, Asterion.
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
What was that for, man?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
Let's go with the bot option. Oh, don't even need guidance for this. Another 9. Interesting.
Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Got it, madam. What is this? Hyena ear. Okay. By the way, we need to check alchemy later.
If not over, then through.
Always need to be prepared. Cannot be trolling around with on honor mode. We gotta take this serious. So I'm gonna take a look at alchemy later. Meanwhile, let's see what we can get. A bunch of food, that's good. Some trash. Good old halfling merchant. Let's prepare our wares. Let's go by type first. Definitely want to sell all these daggers. Let's put these to wares. Let's sell all this shit. There we go. Even the armor too. The shield I'm gonna keep. Might be useful. So these. What's this? Ah, it's a scroll, just a scroll. Lots of junk here. Then again, I don't really pick and choose what I'm looting. I just take all. Don't have patience. So let's just add all these stuff. I'm gonna keep the ruby, the rope. The rest is gone. Let's do.
Let's get on with it.
Shadow has anything? You have this. Why did you want to equip? Let's give this to Lynn so that she can sell Asterion. Might be useful. I'm gonna send it to Shadow Hut. I'm gonna use Shadow as our bank because I don't think we're gonna replace her anytime soon. Can Astarion use this? Yes, good. Let's put these to wares too.
Eager for battle.
Basil, the same. There. How much money do we have, by the way?
Never mind.
Nothing.
How much further can I go?
Alright.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Monsters. How dare you?
As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the Grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers, but I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The Grove will be locked down soon. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright. So let's sell our way. Our wares are worth more than 400. Are you serious? Bunch of junk. We aren't even selling. Oh, I need to give this to Astarion, by the way. But we're just selling junk, and you don't have money to pay for that. Damn. Let's see what we have here. Oh no. Rain Dancer might be useful. Spell Thief. We don't spellcast. Bows. LYNDIS is using a short bow, so a long bow would be better, but this one is just useless. We're not spellcasting. No. 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 Nothing really interesting. This is very good. This is very good because I plan to make a throwing build with Karlach. So this is gonna be good. Well, we seem to be in a predicament. He doesn't have the money to pay for this, for my junk, and I don't have the money to pay for the ring. Nah, these gloves are not worth it. What's this? Die, 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 die. Alright. Let's go on bottom mode then. Gonna have to do this manually. There we go, that's the value of the ring. At wares to offer, yeah, that's good. Yes, that's everything, right? Yep. Okay. There we go, 300 bucks.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Let's give that to Astarion before I forget. He has the high sleight of hand, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah, it's right here.
Let's move.
Plaque.
This grove is kept by Sylvanas' faithful.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Only cowards run from a fight. But no, let's try to persuade them. Nice. Rolls are looking really good so far.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this. Zergen. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throats slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Thunder Wave. Good old exploring the grove. Stack the... Take more junk, because we like junk. Recruitment poster? Where's this? Ah.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
It cannot be only me who has this urge to just push people down when they're close to the ledge like this.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to...
We've known enough grief this 10-day traveler. Don't be the cause of more.
Aye, sir. I'm straight chillin'. Don't worry about me.
Goblins out forever. Die if I let the Rowan come reeking of this place. Never get the smell of my clothes. I need to burn them. Damn druids.
Let's wait for everyone.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
Damn goblins! Oh, I was just gonna let it fall off, stick it in my satchel. Ain't letting anyone here near me. They all sat and watched while Zevlor near got us killed.
Could have been worse.
Oh, very gracious of you. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard.
Stupid bastard.
Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Alright. Ah, we have a heavy crossbow here. How I want that.
You sound like your father.
It was his caravan.
If it ain't the fearless goblin slayer, you sure you want to be seen with me? I ain't exactly popular with this lot. Half my crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here, and losing track of the bloody druid. They chased us, all the way from the ruins we were poking around in. Aye. His name's Halsin. And if he's still alive, he'll be cursing the day he laid eyes on me. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out, though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. If I knew that, I wouldn't be back here with half my crew gone. But look, if you're itching to meet Kellenvor, I won't stop you. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made short to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die.
Stamped handbill. Okay. I want this.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate.
Easy money.
My love, you
Yeah,
won't
right.
caravan escort for 3
I'm drinking. You're leaving.
Okay.
We're packing up, and I'd advise
Oh, hello.
you to do the same. Seems our kind ain't welcome here.
That was weird.
Lad was too young.
He just glitched out.
Cut his teeth. For his sake, I hope he's dead already.
And we'll have a dog, right?
They don't allow them in Baldur's Gate. Cats, though?
A little orange cat. And a house with a little door so that it can come and go as it pleases.
And a high fence to keep eavesdroppers out.
My bad. Just passing through.
No bother. We're just daydreaming anyhow.
What about you? Big plans for when you get to the city?
Won't be joining you.
Oh. That's too bad. I'd heard you were good in a fight.
Good luck to you then. And wish us some, too.
Well, good luck.
What will we do for work when we get to the city? I think I'd make a
Easy
fine
money.
teacher. Or a baker.
Yeah, right.
Or a butcher.
Butcher? Really?
Sure. Blood excites me.
No, we're exposed now.
We cannot touch anything here, only the books. Gotta make sure to read everything.
Guard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
Gnolls and goblins marked on the map. Travel won't be easy.
No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins...
We'll give it a shot.
They'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Zentarim. Good old thieves. Let's talk to Tilsis.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
What's up with
Let's see
discussion?
about that.
Have you spoken to Korga?
Not yet.
Of course, you have your own business to attend to. But if the druids won't abandon this ritual of theirs, it will be trouble for all of us.
Aye, sir. What else do we have? Let's go to the other level. Interesting. Some stuff here you steal. Yeah. And others are free for the taking. Okay. Give me the rotten carrot. That's good.
Goblin.
Huh.
Used to think the goblins would kill us the second we set foot outside. But after hearing what you did at the gate, well, I still think they'll kill us. But at least we can put up a fight.
Fight and win, bro.
There's optimism, and then there's stupid, hun. Plenty of us fell to monsters already. I don't see the rest of us lasting long out there. But if you're so sure we will, why not put a little gold on the line?
How are you gonna take my gold if you're dead? Hmm?
Oh, I'm sure you're good for it. Just leave the gold on my corpse. After seeing you at the gate, I'm sure you'll last longer than us.
No.
No? Shame. I thought you might enjoy a little fun. Be safe out there, whatever comes your way. So many ways to die.
Okay. Let's get up here. Nice chest. Nothing really useful. But it's fine. At least not useful for now. Maybe it can be useful for alchemy later on. There's this path too. Are we gonna be able to do this with just 8 strength? Literally everyone only has 8 strength here. Well, we can do the first jump.
I'll be keeping an eye on you. Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Okay. Can do this one too? Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah, we have this. Well, yeah, we've done the test. There's no reason to go this way. Let's go back. Just barely though. This strength thing is gonna be a problem. Let's see how long this team is gonna last. I'm really curious to see this. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, are we stuck? Well, I think Astarion has... We took Featherfall instead. Wait. Damn it. We did not get enhanced sleep.
I've got a long
That is a problem, but it has a solution. There we go.
One day I'll catch a break.
But yeah, we really need enhanced sleep. Gotta remember to get this for him on the next level. I cannot forget.
The only other cure is the blade.
What they were saying something.
Okay. Wonderful.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
Lae'zel is a true dark urge, huh? Just thinks about killing all the time.
We're exposed.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they'd take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what will come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Cool.
We should have left by now. Damnation.
Damnation.
Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
Relax, bro. Why on the rush?
You don't understand. My apprenticeship with Leroican begins shortly. I cannot be late. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
Sound excited, bro.
I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Whoa, whoa. Slow down, buddy. Come on. Don't be ridiculous.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face, frightened troll.
You're an idiot.
Ooh, almost. It's really interesting how it jumps from public to private. Gotta pay attention with that.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best
Definitely
to fill your
not.
belly now, while we still can.
Not hungry, thanks.
Suit yourself. But the only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I'd do for some
True.
Soup ain't for me, bro.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Are you an alchemist?
Oh, nothing
Witch?
as fancy as that. But I come from a long line of women with a dab hand at such things.
Of course.
Aha! You take a sup at that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Nice healing potion, bro.
Stop with the sweet talk. Here, take the end of the bat, just in case.
Thanks.
I'm sorry to go on about it, but are you all right? You're looking awful peaky.
Just bone weary, don't worry about it.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Show me.
Bother.
So what do we have? Yeah, here's the potion. Heal giant strength, but it's 240 bucks. Yeesh. Invisibility. Corlin's Grace. This would be really good for Gale if he wasn't a blade singer. For us, nobody's gonna be using that. This is quite steep. Sure, it lasts until long rest, but it's quite steep. I'm gonna be waiting for now.
Take care now, sweetie.
Maybe later I can buy.
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
True.
Let's go diamond.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel. Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Let me see. So what do we have? Flail +1, great axe +1, hunting shotbow. Advantage against monstrosity. And it has hunter's mark. Might be very interesting for Lyn. Like hammer, longbow, shortbow, spear, chain. No. This is a pretty good shield. +1 to saving throws. That's pretty good. I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna take this shield. I cannot pay for this, can I? I can. Yeah, because this bow is gonna be pretty good. There's nothing else. Okay. Even though I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait before I buy anything. Maybe we're gonna need money for something else.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Okay. Let's get the stuff. Move. Hello. Go.
What's inside?
Almost sneezed. My bad. Zoru.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
I'll see to this one.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Lyn's face like, bro.
Kichoki. Fine.
Thanks. What do you want from me? On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
Thanks.
No hard feelings.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Subordinate?
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Tiefling.
The creche holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Okay.
What to bring?
Let's go this way.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
You! Move!
Damn, Barbarian has some really good choices. But this won't avenge him. Where is Shadowheart to give me guidance? Hello? Well, at least we didn't need it, but... the hell?
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Because vengeance eats people alive. I'm a pacifist.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
You'd better be right.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Bro, why were you...
You thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Why were they so far behind? What happened here? Funny. So this is the jail, huh? There's nothing interesting there.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
And hang you by the guts.
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Yep.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Definitely not.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your burdens, and your dogs.
Yeah, we have to go that way. From what I remember, there are these stupid mushrooms they can explode. Are these the mushrooms?
Let me out,
not take damage.
That's curious.
We're not going this way. I remember that going this way into this dungeon is worse. We should go from the outside.
Look at that mushroom.
Oh shh. Move, 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 move. I wanna explode this. Get out of the way, please. There we go. I don't trust this pathfinding one bit. Nice statue. Hello.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
Leave. Let's study her face. Where is my guidance? Come on. Good. Dude, what's going on? Why is Shadowheart always so far away?
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right? I'd just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion.
Bloody potion.
What? No, the potion worked. I'm strong as a bugbear and fearless. The old lady warned me that this might happen, that it was a side effect.
You've been duped, buddy.
No, she's been nothing but kind to me. Why would she... Sorry, I need a moment. I'm not feeling the best. But I'm sure it'll pass.
All right.
Is that everything?
Let's not steal anything. Lynn is no thief, right? Let's just read these and get out of here. Let me cast light on Shadow. Interesting. Cast light on Shadow.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
When the goblins will come.
Alright.
I could use the target practice.
Children! Look who's here. This is no fortress, we're no warriors.
Step, parry, strike,
Damn it! It's just not landing.
Her face like, are you stupid? Her target is a far better fighter, man.
Nothing but. Goblins in the wild, out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. Let's see then. Feint, kick, thrust! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use.
You'll drown this place in goblin blood. Thanks, though. 2 arms. What did he give me? Battle axe. Oof. Nobody here is strength.
The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
The Blade of Frontier.
Doesn't change anything. Let's talk to them.
This is boring. We should train against real goblins.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
You'll do well to listen.
You're on the right path, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned. Well met. The Blade of Frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
Yep.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli.
You
The devil's
succeeded.
advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Who is she?
Her name is Karlak. An archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Lynn is like, okay. Let's join up.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Meet me at camp then.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
The goblins didn't kill me, too.
Where did I...
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it?
He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Okay.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zathis purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Very valuable.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Okay.
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers. Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
Right.
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two.
Yeah. Soak the battlefield with blood. Yeah, that seems ideal for children. You're all gonna die. Yeah.
Thanks. I prefer when they smile. Look at them beaming. You did that.
Bring me a goblin. I'm gonna gut it.
Okay.
Next time the goblins come, I'll be ready.
I want to have a word.
Oh, right. Go for the heart.
Swing and swivel and wait.
Alright. So we're going to the camp for now. We've done everything we wanted with Lae'zel. And even though she's pretty decent, and I'm really looking forward to testing the Arcane Archer, I'm more curious about Gale and the Blade Singer. So I'm gonna put him back in the team now that we did. Why use? Okay.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately. Would that I could. But your entourage is full. You'll need to make room for me first.
Lae'zel will leave.
Wonderful. Lead on, then. Let me work my magic.
Let's cast the blade. Nice, perfect. Ooh, we have a lot of stuff with him that we want to sell. Let's give him the mage armor too. Nice.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who is the source?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay.
All right. What else is on your mind? My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
That sucks.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
Very cliché, for sure.
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
Hello? Continue.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our heads.
Okay.
From what I understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove. Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit.
Join me for a second.
I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in.
Take a staring space.
Ready and willing.
I want to respec him, so
of the people.
Let's just go default for these two levels. Pick whatever. There we go. Alright. So let's respec him. Oops.
Best foot forward.
Yeah, his stats are pretty bad. So...
another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Attack! Wait, what is this? One with the shadows. Interesting.
Fate spins along as it should.
His
Dost
face.
thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Change my class, please.
As thou desire.
So for him, I'm gonna do one of my favorite classes, favorite builds actually. And it's really good for the main character. We're going Paladin level 1. Since we want to try the new subclasses, we're going with the Crown, which seems pretty good. Yeah, the Channel Oath is pretty good for the Crown, even though the best subclass for Paladin still is the Oathbreaker, if I'm not mistaken. The Oath of the Crown is pretty good too. For abilities, we are going... We're not gonna have a lot of strength, we're gonna have 9. 10 dexterity, gonna keep constitution like that, 10 intelligence, 16 charisma? And we maybe can distribute this. Yeah. Even though we're gonna have 1 spare point. Could do something like this, like... That works too. Another one with 8 strength as usual. Should be no surprise at this point. We're definitely going with this, that's pretty good. No athletics. Ooh, we're not gonna have acrobatics. We're gonna have no defense against shoving, that's problematic. No perception, which sucks. Yikes. Yeesh. Good survival, but no perception sucks, dude. I'm going medicine. Or perhaps insight. Yeah, insight for him is going to be better, I think, because he has good conversational skills. Because the charisma, yeah. Going this. For level 2. Since I don't want to break the character's law, we're gonna add a class, Warlock, for the cantrips. Eldritch Blast, obviously, and I think Booming Blade. Why +1 damage? It's because of the rapier. Yeah, the rapier is 1d8 +1 because of the dexterity. Yeah. Tripping. And we're gonna replace the fiend with the hexblade. We gain shield and smite. That's insane. Yeah, and we have this too. We have the bind weapon at level 1 instead of 3. And we even gain proficiency with more stuff, even though... 1 second. Do we lose heavy armor proficiency if we go for this? We don't, right? We still have the heavy armor proficiency because of the paladin, correct? Or does the paladin not have it? I'm confused. I'm pretty sure you're gonna retain the heavy armor proficiency from the paladin, but now I'm quite worried. Well, anyhow, let's just see what we have. I am going to replace the Smite with Hex. Get another level. We get 2 more spells. Now we get this. And Agathis? Or perhaps Rebuke? I think Rebuke. For invocations, we're gonna get this to add charisma modifier to our blasts. And where's the repelling blast? This one. We're going really offensive with these invocations for him. But just to be sure, we do have heavy armor proficiency, don't we?
One with the weave.
Give that to him. We do, okay, so nothing to worry about. For weapon, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave him like this because we're not gonna use Will for now. This build, it's really good, especially if you're going for a main character because of the high charisma, but it's really slow in the beginning of the game. It's really slow. So Will is gonna stay in the bench
Have a lot on my mind.
for a while, and I'm gonna bring Astarion back. Astarion is gonna be a more valuable character for now.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Let's move.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two.
Lost a
I prefer
follower.
to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
You asked for too much, bro. But trade places with Will.
Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
Alright. Astarion's portrait, it's funny too. He looks like those old ladies. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these portraits, especially Shadowheart's. Her portrait is the most ridiculous one. Yeah, we don't have anything else to do. Let's get back.
Pissed off bad.
So... Oh.
Keep a blade close.
Let's add a long strider here. There we go.
What to do?
Extra movement for free, of course I'm gonna take that.
Need to find a way forward.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Ooh. Advantage. Very good. Quite the polar opposites.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Nice. I'm not gonna enter here yet. I remember there was one playthrough that I got here early and it broke one of the quests there, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do everything here in the surface and then I'm gonna go there. That is the last place I'm gonna go. Who has the highest sleight of hand? It's Astarion, as always.
Let's crack it open.
Should not be difficult. Yeah, we win. Damn. Lots of modifiers. Good money too. The metallic gloves. Well, it's only Shadowheart who can use that. It's medium armor.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. With haste.
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
Who has good insight, by the way? Lynn has 4, Shadow has 5, 0, 0. Okay.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
Stalk to these oxes.
Be gone. I am hungry.
Okay.
No time to rest. Breathe deep and move.
Trust no one.
The waiting's
Another one. What are you under there then? Ant? Or rocks? The keepers of this place, they change their form to fit their need. They become birds to hunt on the wing, bears to tear flesh with teeth. But for me, only oxen, only same old hay. And I cannot even eat it, because the horned ones hide their shiny bits inside.
Shiny bits?
Hiding things. Thinking they're clever. Not clever. Sometimes I eat the shiny bits, and they have to go looking for them on the other end.
Still alive.
That doesn't seem nice.
Can't slow down.
Wrong character.
Funny. I mean, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something strange. What? Oh, so that's what bots have. Ooh, that's pretty good. Oh, nice. Just barely.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable.
Fine. Good luck with the tieflings. Damn.
I'd so love to see them try. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this, moo.
Moo.
Looking ahead.
Moo.
Best be on my way.
Oh, I don't have any money or anything to sell. My partner does that. What? I'm the guard. So don't steal anything. I'm watching you.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show you something.
Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Nice sleight of hand.
I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks. Anyway, forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
I want to try this. Come on. Okay, we won. Good thing we had advantage.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails?
Pocket the ring. Let's try heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
You can drop it, man.
I don't know what you mean. Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash? Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting. And I promise this isn't a tinker's trash scam.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I swear to you, these rings are the real deal. I promise I'm not running a scam.
Trust me, bro.
Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got.
Lots of dice, some food, fake rings. Yeah.
Nothing caught you.
Whoop.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Let's observe. Ooh, just don't roll a 1. Okay.
You notice she's trembling. The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
Whoa.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Poor thing.
Hey, you here to trade or? Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
Yeah, watch it. We're talking about Lynn here. All she does is deal with bandits, so be careful.
Oh yeah? Are they bored to death?
Ooh.
Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Now I think we can go down there. But no, let's leave that for last. What do we... Fuck it. We're going. We're going. If this breaks the game again, I'm gonna be pretty sad. Bro, I'm rolling so many 19s.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Okay. This is actually worrying me. We're rolling too many 19s. When it's time to roll something, we're gonna get blasted. Just watch. Ah, yeah, and we have no chance of getting that. There's a chest here, but we need the enhanced sleep. Yeah.
Careful, I bite.
Damn. Should have paid better attention to my spells.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Cannot forget that I need to come back here to get that chest. Even though I don't think the reward is that good. I don't want to lose it for nothing. Hello.
The gate will never see us coming. Oh. Hello again. Mole's in charge here, not me.
Okay.
You don't look so tough. Mole fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Good for her.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
Hello, friend.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Risky.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Yes. Stealing is wrong.
So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
What'll you do with that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Not getting involved with that?
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else?
Let's see what we have here. Poison resistance. Arcane cultivation. Oh. Another level 2 spell slot. That's pretty good. That's a very expensive scroll. Yikes.
Anything else?
Bye.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Hello, camera? Ooh. Let me mark this. Yeah. Jump chest.
Step by step.
Please, last
Why is Gale in front?
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Rawr. Ooh. Scary.
We could have taken those guards.
Sure.
We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
That's very
This
unfortunate.
grove is like a cauldron about to boil over. I say we check in on the child. Make sure she comes to no harm.
Fair enough.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting. She must be terrified.
Lives are at stake, and the cowards only care about their bloody rituals.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Those dirt kissers would let us die for the sake of their bloody grove.
Dirt kisses. Those dirt kisses.
If you insist.
Hello, friend. Wow.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, get back! No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Fiona.
What? Oh, I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
Thank you. Rawr.
Your welcome can be easily withdrawn, outsider. Respect our grove, or face our claws.
Chill.
Few outsiders are allowed in here. Be respectful and do not interfere.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
Try to reach some palms. These things over.
Because that went so well last time.
Light on my feet. No traps, please.
Scribbled note.
Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Sure.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Okay.
Goblins struck fear,
or in heart of wilting witness.
The fuck?
And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
The scandal.
Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use.
Good luck.
Never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket?
Until we meet again.
Aye, sir.
My grizzled friend.
What can you tell me about this place?
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
All right, what now? Very well.
Ab spiritu ulmoc aculeus vitisque.
Vitisque.
Defende nos ab imminentibus alquilibrio tuo.
In umbram cretus sanguine ioratus.
That's a lot of chanting.
By Sylvanus, the old oak, all death begets life.
Well, hello.
I thought you were Halcyon.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halcyon? Promise me a mate.
Patience. Yeah.
Dull moment. Have to keep going.
Fly quick.
Ab spiritu umoc aculeus vitisque.
Here we go.
By Sylvanus, the forest father, we are granted balance.
Speak.
Speak.
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Tell me. That's a very high check. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh. How many inspirations do we have now?
Your brutish demands have no place here.
Sorry.
Again?
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove. The ritual is Korga's decision, but she is not our leader. Master Halsin welcomed the refugees in. I wait for him to resolve this. Pray he is not, for the refugees' sake.
Okay.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
What does this do?
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts.
Okay. Oh, so we can take it. Interesting.
The bird is singing as loudly as his lungs will allow, practicing fervently.
No one back home
Good.
will ever believe this. Moving in.
Trust me.
I'm sleeping. Okay.
What a bad spot to sleep, bro. Blocking the elevator.
Agene culamur en umbra tua pater aborum.
That's Latin, isn't it?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Keep their confidence, if you insist.
Tread carefully.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone. Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
He'll be back.
The woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master.
Okay.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
How far are we from the level? Weesh, really far. Yeah, level 4 takes a while. And it's a very important level. Maybe only level 5 is more important. Alright. Here we go.
You lost your senses.
Eesh.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga.
Damn.
We took back the idol. Surely.
Do it.
Let's try to release. Good luck. Good.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin.
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
This lady's a bitch. Stock Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Go ahead.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you
Stop
diffused the
flattering,
tension
what do you
between
want?
Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Yes, enough of the flattery, actually. Oh, yeah.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
What kind of condition?
The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Yeah, this dude is just gonna steal our stuff,
I can say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway.
Bro.
Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance.
Trust me, bro.
It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost. Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Smart ass.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. positive. You can trust me on that.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I took the ring, whoops. Was that meant to happen, actually?
Here goes nothing.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
This is gonna be good for Gale, it's investigation.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Excellent choice.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Cool.
No one stopped me yet.
No. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things. I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
I don't know how I'm gonna be able to manage that. Okay.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
What a day.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak. The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Whoa.
Stupid or a liar? Neither is needed here. Go!
Yo, fuck you, man.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Moving ahead.
Is there more plaques? No, it's just these four. Yeah.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Oh, fuck yourself, man. The fuck is this?
My faith will guide me.
I'm here, protecting these losers that are... Oh. Get out of here, bro. Hospitality has been crossed.
The ritual
Darkest
Damn it.
hour, a
She was
concord
talking.
made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Local history, written in riddles.
Yeesh, you failed this, dude?
We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Since you know what this is about.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Let's try Gale again.
Direct me. Easy enough.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
Have a lot on my mind, and in it.
Now we have the 4 inspirations, so we can freely use them if necessary. Good.
Another step
That's very good.
forward.
These inspirations are definitely gonna come in handy.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay her. But more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
By the way, I bought the shield, right? Did I give it to Shadow already?
You have mine.
Or did I not buy the shield? I didn't. Okay. Need to get back there and buy it. That shield with +1 saving throws, it's very good.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Bitch. What's this?
I should speak up.
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake. By Sylvanus, another outsider. Should you have an ounce of sense, you will leave immediately.
Immediately.
Keep a blade close.
Ooh. Nice chest here, if only this dude leaves.
Over here.
What if I...
Still breathing, despite everything.
Oh. Oy.
I don't need any attention right now.
Ah, it's locked. Damn it.
Right tool will do the trick.
10. Nice. Oh, another inspiration, damn it.
Breathe deep and move.
Bards are very useful, apparently. Alright, enough of that.
At the ready.
Let's move.
Don't touch me.
Let's move.
Very useful. It's a nice distraction.
What path lies before me?
What if we talk to her again? What happens?
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
Well, nothing. Well, I can not steal, I can take this. Okay.
There's a number on you, didn't it? Does that hurt? I know. We're nearly done. I see you. Just give me a moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Why are you asking? A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Watch your back.
Please. I'm resting.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Best be on my way.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Hmm. Did you kill him? Answer the question.
No. That was Master Halsin. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look.
What's this noise?
You've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you.
That's very nice.
I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers, telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
That's pretty good.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Step at a time, Nettie. Come on. Why then?
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Let's be optimistic and assume he's still among the living.
If he's dead, we'll make his corpse talk.
Don't want to steal that. However, this we take. Talk to this.
The corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Interesting.
No. Moonrise Towers. Initiation. Minthara. Back at camp. Ned Sierranis. Of the Absolute.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, what now? Moving in. Maybe I need more pockets.
Personal account.
That might be worth a look.
What? Where? This? That's lab? Okay.
Any word on Master Halsin? Please hurry, for both your sakes.
Seems simple enough.
Alright. We've pretty much interacted with almost everyone. Let's just deliver this quest here. Those dead kisses.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
What's this?
Bells, it's our job to get us out.
Dancing lights, okay.
Not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. Ugh. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero. A heroic thief? Mum? Dad? Mole? They all would have been so impressed. Mole said we had to do something, because the old folks weren't doing anything. They were talking when the druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay in until it's safe?
The road to Baldur's Gate looks a little less daunting now that we're all back together.
Hello?
I'm not letting Bells out of my sight. Should the druids try anything again? Well, Kellamvor is going to be busy.
Slow down, lady, slow down. You're all just a bunch of peasants, come on. Alright. What is Voldo doing here still? Should have left.
Pardon me. I must prepare to travel. Good day, my friend. To the goblins camped nearby, of course. I've been tracing their doings with great care. Whoever this absolute they're worshipping might be, I'll be the first to write about it.
Good luck. Let's go up here first.
It hurts! It hurts! Please, make it stop!
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful. Terrible.
Half-formed verse from the Devil's Tongue.
Yes, yes, that's it. Finally, a song to set our heads straight after that display. We should leave before the effect wears off. Away, away.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Does that fit?
Very well.
No, that's awful.
Keep your distance, darling.
So pick this.
Easy.
Easy. Guidance for guaranteed. Okay. Well, turns out Asterion is a bot, so let's take a look. Oh my.
That works. Maybe. Ugh, I don't know anymore.
Wait, hold on, hold on. Very good. Very charming, bro. All right.
Spellcasting.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become
unpolished.
more like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know? True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck, and it's just getting worse... Ugh.
Ugh. Good luck with
Thanks. I'll need it. Words of mine will... Oh, this song will be the death of me.
They're ready.
Okay, before we head to this place, I know there is a pretty annoying fight here, so let's, before we head that way, let's prepare ourselves. Which means, let's go back here.
Heartless bastards. They deserve to have the goblins burn them out.
Dirt kisses.
Those druids are going to get us killed. Nothing sacred about this lot.
Oh yeah, we need to talk to Maul, I think.
Swing and swivel and wait. Wait. Now lunge. Excellent.
Can't keep goblins out forever.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Leave.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
I need a quick word.
We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead, these fools are trying to chase us away.
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me.
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing.
Okay.
Sad. And bored.
Please, leave us be. This isn't a good time.
It's fine, Memnos. Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Let's see what this does.
Just 7. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Oh, Zavlor.
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
Dude wants to kill him.
Where are we enlisting?
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road. Goblins or no.
Return later. We'll likely rescue Halsin before anyways, so we're gonna be fine. Just wanted to make sure if he was gonna give anything. Before this, Gale has a lot of stuff to sell. What's this? What? There we go.
This is ridiculous.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
That's good enough. So we wanted this and the bow, correct? This. $108 for this helmet? Holy moly. Okay. In this case we just lose 100 and something. So these two. Set the battle axe, the torch. Anything else? No. Here we go.
You sound like your father.
Suppose gonna be really good for us. Advantage against monstrosity and hunter's mark. Eesh. Does this cap? Oh. I mean, does this count as a spell? We're using an item, so it's not an init spell, right? Does it count?
What am I to do? I'll give up.
I mean, since it's from an item, I think there is no problem using this.
What path lies before me?
After all, in Fire Emblem, you can use magical swords anyways. There's still swords. So I suppose it's okay.
Very well.
Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this?
Why is Volo still here?
Is someone singing? It's beautiful.
I hope you can make these jumps. Oh yeah, no problem. Nice. Well, at least it's something. Nice. This is gonna be a tough fight. Honestly, I think we need to be ready for this. Let's go from a better angle. Or no, let's just go. Wait.
Such a pretty song.
Okay, this doesn't trigger still.
Please.
I think only here. Any preparations we can make? Because this is gonna be a big fight.
I'm ready. Such a pretty song.
And do we low-key... Do we have the bless? Yes. Bless is low-key gonna be great here. Just don't remember if we use it right now or we use guidance first. I think guidance here in this conversation is gonna be more useful. Shadow, don't be distant. There we go.
Shh. Listen.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
Ah, that's easy, come on. Nice.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
With a roar. Come on. Damn. Rolls are blessed today.
Ouch, my ears. Wait. Why am I wet?
Her face. Hello, what is Gale doing there? Holy moly. Hi. What the hell happened to Gale? Why is he so distant? That is very bad. I don't know if I have the range for this. Because this is gonna be really useful. Well, Gale is dead, I think. Unless I do something like this. What's the chance? 55, oof. Yeah. Nice.
I see you now for what you are.
Where do I go from here?
Yeah, that was ideal. Now I have the sneak. Right? Nice. It's almost dead. I knew this bow would be really good. These fucking things.
I miss this.
Too bad Astarion doesn't have any movements. That's gonna be a problem. Nice. Good. Good. Okay, we will not be needing a bless for this. Good. Very good. Oh, there's another one. Oh, ow! Was that maximum damage? Actually, no. Close to it, but no. Damn it. That hurt. Yeah, but this attack hurt more.
Cut and run.
Ooh!
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's see if we can kill this before it strikes at Gale. Nope. We're missing 84.
With haste.
And that's a problem because that thing can start singing again. Yeah. Oh man. Ah. And the one we wanted to kill succeeded to save. Good. Where is this thing going? Ah. Well, everyone is lured. That's very good. I really need to break them off. I'm gonna have to use another cloud of daggers.
But I see you now for what you are.
Survival is all that matters. Another step
Sketch
forward.
this bastard again. We should also stop failing these checks, right? Hello? What the hell was that? Stupid pathfinding, look at this. Damn. Oh. That's pretty bad. Good.
Got to press on.
Move.
Blood comes easy these days.
concentrate.
Yes, she can come here. Good. Come on. Ugh, 2 HP clutch.
What fools these mortals be.
Yeah, there's nothing these two can do. Let's just skip the turn. Actually, let me stop concentrating on this in order to avoid a friendly fire incident. Let's move, because why not?
With finesse, death is but a word away. Of course. There's blood in the air. Keep them guessing.
Good. We've closed the gap. That's good.
One can't always be a gentleman.
Nice.
Well, so much for peace.
Yeah, this fight sucked.
I have something to ask.
Are they gone? No. Yes. I mean, I don't know. That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad. Wait, you should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Okay, kid.
What's in here?
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Nice camera.
And worse. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ugh, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Such as?
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
Yep.
Something the matter? What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Mm-hmm.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gay?
Sure. In silence.
What's hiding here?
Polish dagger. Yikes, our team got roughed up. Perhaps we should short rest eventually. We got blasted by this fight. Even though we were pretty unlucky with the saving throw checks, we failed almost everything. Only Astarion managed to save everything, apparently. But Lynn and Gale were failing every single check. That sucked. Quite the expensive fight. Yeah, I think it would be best for us to short rest, especially since Asterion has this too. So we have 3 short rests in total.
If not over, then through.
Let's do it.
Patched up. Pushing on.
Aye. Indeed. Hello. Eesh! Do we do this job? Bloody hell. Well. Jump. Cannot forget to get the spell later. Let's get back to the grove.
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
Yes. Yes, I see.
I should speak up. His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Okay.
When do I had a feeling you'd be back. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk.
Okay.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Never see us coming.
Where is this Mercon? Here.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
What's it? Amazing. Cute. Alright. At last we're done with the grove. And now it's time to walk around. The fight with the harpies was not good. So let's hope that our team does better in future encounters. I don't think we have anything to sell.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Perhaps just some scattered stuff, yeah. Got some cash too. Yeah. Let's just teleport out of here.
Never wanted the easy path.
Do we have the strength for this? Bro. This 8 strength constraint is being really bad. Nobody can do any jumps. At least this one we could. Don't remember if there is anything here. I don't think so. Yeah. Let's just wait for everyone. Hello, friend.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Lynn's expression fits well.
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Reach for your weapon. Let's defeat this guy. Come on, he just teleported us. Well, let's fight him.
Tut, tut. No need for that crude cutlery of yours. As you can see, I'm amply provisioned. This is the House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that?
Call it a ninth sense.
Hello.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? conceivably. But a savior, that's for certain.
Come on, let's fight, bro.
My, aren't you a nervous one? I assure you I'm here to help, not harm. Consider your predicament. 1 skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
Are you mad?
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself, shop around, beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
Never want to see you again, bro.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Damn.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far. Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. He reminds me of, well, someone I used to know. Someone that liked to play with people. Creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win. Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary mind flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
That's true.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up.
Lynn's
No
face.
matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
He's a devil, bro.
No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
We cannot.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
You're very well versed in that, aren't you?
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Invited to dine with a devil.
Damn it.
Yes, they offer you an apple, but they're the worm that lurks within. Still, don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation, it merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity. Conjecture, yes. That much I concede. But let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it. I'm the foggiest. But, based on the evidence before us, we can make certain deductions as to why he sought out our merry band. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, I say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to camp, let's see what the others have to say.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Githyanki Knights. The riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
You ain't gonna see any silver swords, I'm sorry about that.
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Alright.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Speaking from experience, I see, huh? Ooh. Guidance.
She's the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy.
I definitely want this. Let's give this to Shadow.
I wonder what the next move is.
There.
No one's stopped me yet. One day I'll catch a break.
Hello?
What's that?
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Yeesh. Well, good luck with that. Nice.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Eesh. Not a good roll. Ugh. Nice, we got it.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Good. Elixir of the Colossus, what does this do? Very interesting. Let's wait for them.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate?
Goblin
Starry?
tracks.
A sweetheart,
Far too
perhaps?
many of them, too.
Oh,
Let's have a look.
interrupted the conversation. That's unlucky. Let's go sneak.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Nice. Okay. Let's pick this up. And leave turn-based. Shadow with the light.
this was more fun when he was screaming.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe. That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. We still need answers.
Turn away, man.
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah,
No.
she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Grove's got to be full of magic. That's why I've been stabbing all the rats. Might be spies. Pretty
Turn away.
stubborn for a man wearing leaves.
Maybe we can set him on fire.
Oh, damn it.
We should set the whole grove on fire.
And let's start with this. What? What? We just...
Out of sight, out of mind.
We nuked this thing out of existence. I thought we were gonna trigger the fight, we just nuked it. Okay. Oh, that makes things a
Step
bit better.
carefully. There's a trap.
I'll disarm it. Nice.
Quick and quiet.
Good.
No time to rest.
Not the best. Can you hide?
Softer than a whisper.
Well, I suppose... Yeah, I don't know if nuking this guy was the best. Because now we don't have the surprise. We can maybe try. And see if we can succeed in the stealth check. Or... yeah, we're gonna have to. Good. Let's go. Critical miss. There we go. That was two ones, dude. Back to back. Aye. Aye, 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 aye.
I was trying to concentrate.
We had advantage and we still get a critical miss. That's huge.
Quietly now.
Wrong.
Why am I doing this?
Was the wrong target. Gotta kill this dude. Ah, well. Hello? You were turned off, so I suppose you're not gonna do anything.
Best step softly.
This is gonna start the fight immediately. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we need to kill this
No
dude.
choice but to keep going.
Yeah, I don't want to take damage.
my way.
Shit.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Yeah, he would be dead.
Let's light them up.
Bad.
This is good.
Sarah can stay up here. Let's see. Ah. Nobody actually died. Kinda lucky.
May the dice roll in my favor. Let me recite their demise.
I'm ready.
I'd rather Asterion try to kill this. If he just hits, there we go.
Time to push my luck again.
Gale can jump to the other side here. Nuke. Oh, wow. Oh. Well. Yeah, that was stupid. I should have used Shadow to kill this.
Still on my feet.
Ooh. Lyn is just rolling ones all the time, apparently. There we go.
The witching hour.
Nice. Okay. That was pretty good. Still miles away from level 4, but it's fine.
How much further can I go?
Encumbered. Sort by weight. Let's get the heavy stuff out. Let's give this to Shadow. And Lyn wants to rest already. Okay. Let's give all these things to Shadow. Send the books to camp. Free up some weight. No. There we go. Good.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
What's the potion? Huh? Well, I'm gonna have to search for it. What the hell? Where's the potion, bro? Am I blind? Yes, I'm blind. It's right here.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Cheers. A shadow is in combat now. Let's see. We have these barrels, they're very heavy. Let's send them to camp. There we go. If anything, we can just go to camp and get them.
Something good here, I hope.
Is there anything interesting for us here?
Be wary. This place is trapped.
I don't think so. Let's just get the fuck out of here. And lastly, there's that. But question is, do we have the strength? It'll always boil down to that now. Having the strength. But we do. Okay. Activate this. I'm gonna jump right here. This. There we go. These damn statues.
What's that?
Good. Hello, can I interact? Thank you. Nice. Plenty of strength for that. No, not this way, not this way. Go this way here. Another damn statue. Yeah, and we're back here. Okay. Let's trade. Oh yeah, we gotta jump. Forgot.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Hello?
Your friend. You here to get me out of here?
What the hell is that?
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
What the hell happened? Did Gale try to open the cage for some reason?
I could use
Dumbass.
target practice.
Select some stuff to sell. There we go. Set this to wares. Set these two.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Good.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
What is this? Oh, it's just a +1. Okay. Nothing special. Good.
Can't slow down.
Rat, stop running, please.
Stay back, or else.
What happened?
Nothing's wrong. Just get back. Ow! Oh, my tooth. It's the front one. I chipped it on the evil thing. In the box. Follow me, I'll show you.
Okay.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
Moving ahead.
I could use the target practice.
What to do? Another step forward.
Careful, I bite.
The evil thing's in the chest.
Okay. Let's try to get it.
Let's go. Just like old times.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me too. My dagger.
Drow poison.
Don't linger.
The evil thing's gone. Now, where was I?
I've got
Cool.
a long road ahead.
Let's teleport out. And I suppose it's a good time to long rest. Let's go to camp.
On my way.
Yeah, there's nothing else to say. Send a day. Lots of people want to... Everyone wants to talk. Okay, interesting. Good call. Start with Shadow.
Finally, some good fortune. Come morning, we know what to do. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head. Head to Baldur's Gate. Someone's waiting for me. Let a girl have some secrets. Was there anything else?
Okay.
The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
End your misery.
Wise. Though, I hope you'd miss me after I'm gone. I think I would if the positions were reversed. But you're right. If we're to make it through all this, there can be no room for hesitation. You're doing well. It's a beautiful night. I think I'll stay up to enjoy it while I still can. Rest well.
Yeah, just Gale doesn't want to talk. Interesting.
You know, I've been
Why is he?
reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over? Good. I don't want you to run off just yet. You're quite the ally after all. Traversing Avernus, surviving the crash, surviving everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Just try to survive, bro.
Yes, we're more similar than I thought.
Are you alright? Are you drunk?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
He's like sane, bro. Oppressive.
A fine evening, don't you think? The moonlight shines warmly on us. The breeze caresses our faces. Hideous. All of it.
Okay.
Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Look above. Watch the moon cross the sky. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my crash. Kalir. Your curiosity is to be commended. Githyanki are hatched in creches all throughout realm space. Kalir is one of many. It's there I first saw a Kithrak mount a red dragon. Where I slit my cousins' throats at the Varsh's command. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a creche.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel? Surprising is just the word, isn't it? Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends.
Boasting,
The
huh?
tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Glad to have an ally.
How can I help?
Very well. Let's go to bed. There's nothing that uses one, right? Yeah. Let's go with that. Nobody wants to talk about anything else, right? Yeah.
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
Interesting, I've never heard this line before. How's the relation? Fair. 27 already. Gale is 39. Astarion is 4. Okay. We're looking good with our fellow peers, it seems.
Speak.
Speak.
Well met.
How can I help?
All right. So now we are ready to face the rest. I don't know where we go exactly. Maybe we can just rush to the goblins. Maybe we can go elsewhere. Perhaps we can investigate Kaga first. Let's just buff up. Get ourselves ready. Let's pick someone to buffer this. Ah, they disappeared.
Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
No one back. What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
Hmm. Pragmatic, huh? Oh, there's one here.
What a day.
Let's buffer this.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Here we go.
These things have stayed interesting.
With this, I suppose we can end this for today. The next stream, maybe tomorrow, we can continue. I think we're going to the swamp first. Let's go to the swamp first before we go to the goblins. We go there. We continue this. So far, so good. The combat with the harpies was not convincing at all, but that fight is pretty annoying, especially when we fail the saves so frequently like we did. But I think the team is looking rather decent. Let's get Gale ready too before we forget. There we go. The team is looking pretty solid.
Let's move.
And I think we're gonna be doing fine for a while. Hopefully we're not gonna die in Act 1. That would be really embarrassing. But later we can resume this. Because I'm really curious to see how far we go. And how these classes will do too. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later in the next stream. Take care, everyone.